competition again between Dallas and Fort Worth for the general aviation business this time. Marvin Arnold, one of those who has survived Greater Southwest International Airport, feels that the airport died needlessly, and he can never forgive the Fort Worth Aviation Department for allowing the airport to develop into a cemetery-like condition. Mr. Arnold, you're one of two people who have survived here on this dying airport. How did you do it?
Well, basically, I'm not sure how we did do it, except for the fact that there has always been a great need for flight training and general aviation services in this area. This airport was a very necessary thing for general aviation, but as you well know, my main complaint has been that it wasn't turned over to general aviation.
What do you blame for that?
Well, the short-sightedness probably of the aviation department of Fort Worth.
I think you complained before the city council this week that they were charging you too much, and general aviation in general, too much for this area.
This is probably what deterred general aviation from coming on this airport. First of all, they charge, well, we have no choice left except to relocate on one of the other major airports. We're hoping that Dallas is not as short-sighted as Fort Worth, and that they take advantage of the very fine airport that the taxpayers have given them in Love Field and turn Love Field into the finest general aviation airport in the United States.
Now, there's a possibility that Love Field will not become a general aviation airport.
Well, that would be the biggest crime that could be committed to the Dallas taxpayer, because an airport is an airport. A boat dock is a boat dock. I cringe when I hear the politicians talk about turning it into a school or a parking lot or whatever. When the taxpayers have invested the kind of money that they've invested in Love Field to build a fine airport. Now let me remind you that when aviation comes to a city, now maybe you can't say that $1 landing fee came from that airplane. But the business that those executives, those businessmen, those people will bring into your city, those industries which are established from these type of people, will bring thousands and even millions of dollars in payroll and taxes to your city. So like you don't expect Stemmons Freeway to charge by the car when you go down the freeway, you shouldn't expect Love Field to pay by the airplane.